What's up, guys? This is DMB Universe, and this is going to be a redirect straight to the season finale to Steven Universe, Season 5. Now, I tried uploading this to YouTube, and it weirdly, well, not really weirdly, it only did a copyright it already did like a copyright cannot, blocked in all countries thing. Once you get to the really spoilerific stuff that I won't say here for those who have not watched the episode yet, which I guess makes sense. Well, not really guess. It really does make sense how you don't want people to see that relatively early. So I'm going to try every day to upload this to my channel because I want this to be like easily accessible to everyone on my channel, because BitChute is like not kind to certain people, and also, you know, people don't like going to redirects in general. So with that being stated, you're going to get this, and it's going to be on BitChute, and just like all the other things I'd try my best to put on my channel, it's just going to take a little bit longer. But I want those who can tolerate BitChute and automatically want to see my reaction to this episode, to this hour-long fiesta of things immediately. So, there you go there. This is DMB Universe. I'll see you next time. Bye. And for those of you who just want to hear me gush about the entire episode with heavy emphasis on spoilers and analyzing all the things I liked about it without having without the reaction, then I'm putting that after this as well. Just for those who need to know my input on the episode, at least, of all things, until the actual reaction fully comes out. Bye.
Let's hear it.
Yes, please.
I don't need you to respect me, I respect me. I don't need you to love me, I love me. But I want you to know you could know me if you change your mind. If you change your mind. If you change your mind. Change your mind.
And roll credits. Gah! Okay. Let me start off just by saying that Seth has already told me that we are gonna get a season 6, which is weird after watching this, because this seems like one of those actually really good endings to a show. Like Adventure Time's ending was both good and, you know, setting up as a means the cycle will continue kind of thing. And what I get here is that you get a proper send-off, a proper thing. All the things, I could be wrong about one or two, could be off about one or two, but all the things that I had questions about and were wondering, and questions that they posed, were all answered. Especially the whole Steven Rose Pink Diamond fiasco. It is 100% confirmed, due to what happened with Steven there, that Steven is Steven. You take that part of Steven out of him, it's still Steven. And that part of Steven even still says, she's gone. She's not here. We're never going to get an actual view of Pink Diamond or Rose that is not in flashback. And that's perfect, because that's what she sacrificed to have Steven. So, unlike Dragon Ball, where you kill off a character, and in this case, yeah, basically kill off a character, you don't get them back. and they handle that flawlessly in a lot of way. Pun purely intended, I guess. And it's good being right. Sometimes I've talked to many people in the comments, and we are both right, basically, when it comes to what we thought about White Diamond. When I first saw her, and I was thinking about what her character could be like, I'm like, well, she is a White Diamond. Last time I checked, White Diamonds are perfect, so her having a perfectionist point of view, how everything is in its place, how she does not like off colors, because off colors is an imperfection. It was pretty obvious for me to discern that, and I'm really happy they went that dynamic, because, as I said in the middle of the reaction, I pretty much saw how she was gonna change her mind, quote of this episode, in this. Because when you have a perfectionist, and then you have the themes of the show and how everything is running down, and you have White Diamond having the exact personality that I expected her to, the best way to actually take her down a peg is to, one, show an imperfection and have her own it. And that's basically what happened in multiple different instances. She was wrong about Pink. She was wrong about Pink Diamond actually being Pink Diamond and only being Steven. And no, she was wrong about that. That's an imperfection. That you're wrong. She gets an off color by being embarrassed, and a lot of different other things. Just that one, she made herself a huge tower, and all Steven had to do was take from the bottom. And that's it. So, man, it's really good. It's really good. Now, as for like the entire structure of the episode, it was perfectly paced. I might add, you go from normal, proud to critical. Normal being blue, the easiest to get on your side, easiest to see her whatever she did was wrong and get that way. You saw Chunks, and just her personality is fitted for that. Then you have yellow, the harder to crack one, being the authoritative one, being the stronger sister, you could say, but with enough time, effort, and pressure that she even said, just enough of that got her down, and she understood everything. Now, with the combined efforts of Two Diamonds and Steven, you get the epic battle of a giant mech that's actually properly used, Ruby, in this scenario, and you get to see, and it's funny how you get to see all the designs to what Steven fuses with the characters. I found whatever you're gonna call. I don't remember what the name of it would be. I don't know if she said it. If she did, I'm sorry. I didn't remember it. But we got Smokey first, and that was a brilliant way to actually have Steven do the fusion with those characters to wake them up, and that's brilliant. It's like you could. It's not shoehorned. It's like the opposite of being shoehorned in. It is the proper way to want to say, hey, you want to see the designs and see the first fusions of these characters? This is the perfect opportunity and perfect reason to do it, and it's good. So we have Smokey. We have Rainbow Quartz 2.0 with a more masculine feel due to Steven. And then you have, I don't know the name of it. I'm going to probably look it up later. But right now, it's just a straight up gushing review here. I'm just trying to sing this show its praises before I, ultimately watch it again and then enjoy it even more. Because seeing Obsidian for the first time is amazing. And when we say for the first time, we mean actually Obsidian. Because many have speculated, along with me myself, has said that statue they're living in definitely has to be a fusion of some kind. A fusion of all of them put together? More than likely, yes. So, yes, that was good. And I like how the weapon is just them taking all of their weapons and making it just the hilt, and then making it from the inner core of their being. That is awesome. That is awesome. That was awesome. Oh man. And I almost didn't get to talk about like the actual fusion itself between Steven and Garnet, and that she has an upbeat personality. She has a very upbeat personality, and kind of like a hip hop artist, kind of like one of those hip hop artists that I know, hip hop artist girls that I know. And I thought like it would be the gauntlets and the shield will act as like subwoofers, and then she uses like sound waves and stuff. But it's just suction cups. Not necessarily the most deadly weapon you can get when you fuse 3 different gems together, but not bad. Not bad. It's creative. I mean, I can tell you this. I can tell you at least 92% of the fan base didn't expect it to be suction cups. So now Suction Cup Man has some competition. I gotta tell you that much. By the way, if you don't know Suction Cup Man, please, for the love of Christ, live life and watch that on YouTube. There's 3 episodes and a song. Please do that for yourself. Now, okay. Man, what else is to talk about? Lapis, Peridot, and Bismuth showing up. Man. Oh, gee. Okay. I'm happy that they each got a chance to shine in a limelight. Mostly Peridot. Peridot was really effectual in this battle. Being she saved Bismuth due to her tapping into more of her power to control magnetic ability, And Connie, man, Connie, really good way to add Connie into things and help in every way, shape, or form. Her new sword is badass. And yeah, that entire just ending segment between Steven and White and how she perfected everyone in her image, definitely just told like, yeah, this is pretty much it. Time to just do this now. Oh, and that, ooh. The latent, and I don't know why, but I feel like that Steven that we saw, the pink Steven that we saw, is just a latent potential of how powerful Steven truly is. Because it takes me to truly realize Steven is still basically he's still just a kid. Just imagine when he actually is fully grown mentally, and can actually do the same kind of shielding that the pink Steven can do. Unless that's just supposed to be the shielding of the raw potential, the raw power that pink Steven had. And that is just amazing. And also the shotting of that was perfect. Just the lead up to it of taking out the gem, and you're just like, this is the first time this has happened. And to tell you the truth, then it makes you wonder. You know ultimate timelines and such. One thing happens, and then the other thing happens in a separate timeline. So when you got the part where Pearl is about to take out the gem in baby Steven, what do you think would have happened there? Because since Steven was a baby, there's no way baby Steven was going to survive as long as 14-year-old Steven survived to get the gem back. So in another universe, Pearl did essentially kill Steven, and pink Steven, I don't know how pink Steven would react to that other part of Steven. I don't know why I'm really talking about this, mainly because I'm so riddled with so much emotion from this episode. I just have to get everything I can, because it's just like so much was seen. And oh my god. But in the end, that entire scene was just perfect. I love how, and I don't know if this is all supposed to be like a little mini way of saying that with enough time, effort, floating can turn into flying. because Pink Steven was just standing above the crater, and it didn't even move. He didn't like crush the ground above him. No, when he said she's gone, the ground caved in. He didn't move at all, and then he walked. It's awesome, just awesome. In any case, it was also interesting to see that. Yellow Diamond is be able to take out the structure of gems. Blue can make them cry and show emotion and have that crying emotion. And White is the person who, quote unquote, in this case, corrupts them into her and can just make them her. So that's neat. And Pink is healing, so there's that as well. That's neat. All that is just culmination is incredible, just flawless. The rest of it is just set in stone when you get everything, and then it's just like the following resolution. Everything that we've established is now currently in one segment. You have you have Lars back with the off colors. You have Lars back with the off colors. Sadie's doing a thing with the band, and everyone's hunky-dory over at Beach City. Everyone's happy, even though that it really showed the progression of Beach City. I'm showing this up now. It's like first time real invasion starts happening, it's complete utter panic. Second time it happens, yeah, they're slightly more prepared, but they're still in that panic stage. Third time it happens, you literally see a giant multicolored ship mecha thing pop down after a concert with the face of a demon, and nobody cares. Nobody really bats an eye. It's like, okay, this is a thing now. Hey, Sadie, can you sing your next song, please? It's like the Diamond Authority. This ever-looming threat that we've been going through for many seasons. Here now. They're just here. And that's how that worked. That's how that worked out. Now, everyone's redesigns are great. How they I like how, even though everyone's like back to normal, all the gems are back to normal, I like how they still have that slight imperfection in them as well, showing that it's not 100% perfect. Like, you can clearly tell it with Jasper perfectly, how she still has some splotches on her arm and has the horns. So not everyone's 100% perfect, but it's better than being mindless drones running around doing f all. Granted, I don't know. There definitely probably still some stragglers out there. It's not like they got every single one of them. But unless they got them off screen, either way, everyone that needed to be helped is helped, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Now, from the looks of things, this is a proper ending to me. But Seth already said season 6 is confirmed. So if it wasn't for him telling me that, I would actually have said this is just the one of my favorite series since it ended. But since apparently we're gonna get like another thing going on, I'm gonna wait until that's done. So yeah. But what can come after this? Apparently, what can come after this? Like, there hasn't been any other other than what Steven can become later down the line due to what happened with Pink Steven. I don't really see that much setup for other things. But hey, I've been wrong before, and any more Steven Universe is more Steven Universe. The only thing about the whole more Steven Universe thing is that I need to go back into my roller coaster of emotions when it comes to watching a few episodes and then waiting for 5 months for the next few episodes. So hopefully, maybe season 6 is supposed to be like a return to form of standard, scheduling, but that's up to Cartoon Network actually. So whatever. So this is going to be Universe. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, this definitely one of the better like season finales of many shows that I've seen. And I've been, just as a side note as well, I've been on YouTube for a while, and I've seen many assortments of videos of critiques of Steven Universe from various different content creators, and I had my agreements with a lot of more disagreements with their views of the show. But I'm more of the type of guy that wants to do a critical review once the show is over, because sometimes the show is trying to tell you something, and then it has to tell you later down the line, and it makes more sense. Everything that accumulated up to this point really felt worth it. Even the filler. Because if it wasn't for the filler, I would not have felt just as accomplished as seeing all the characters again in one setting with that level of progression for the end times as much as I would. Which is saying a lot for characters. And Steven Universe is a character-driven show. So I'm proud of this show. Really proud of it. Can't wait until season 6 apparently. Unless Steph was messing with me. And we'll see you then. I might make a live stream. I might do a live stream revolving around Steven Universe in general, talking about this. And I'm going to do my best to make the thumbnail as less spoiler heavy as possible, because I know people don't really usually get to these episodes until maybe 2 or 3 days later. So, yeah, this is going to be Universe. See you next time. Bye.